I'm sure we all have heard this. Behind every successful man, there is a woman. But let's flip that and ask, what's behind a successful woman? Well, it's not an obscure concept anymore. Women entrepreneurs in India have been on the rise in the recent years. Women across the world are stepping out of the home and taking on the leadership roles in the positions that were previously considered an exclusively male domain. The times are changing for the better. Women are increasingly making their presence felt in every field of social, economic, and political activity. Today, they are sportspersons, astronauts, political leaders, artists, they are scientists, educators, innovators, and entrepreneurs. Well, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, as per the report by the National Sample Survey, out of the total entrepreneurs presently in the country, only 14% are women. Though it's not a very staggering figure, but if you look at the dismal numbers of the past decades, you will realize that women in India have come a long way, but they still have to go far. Today, I've got you a very inspiring story of one such woman entrepreneur who started very small, who started with a scratch and has scaled up to being recognized from the lanes of the Mysore into the studios of NDTV. Srividya Kamath has walked into our lives. She has been a role model for many women as she makes them independent and encourages them to break all the boundaries. Today, I'm going to introduce you to a very powerful female entrepreneur who started a candle making business and is running it very successfully. Now, you might wonder, in this era of technology, the artificial intelligence, where we have come a long way when it comes to science, wherein the traditional candles have been replaced with lights, is there any demand for candles in the market? Will I be successful in this business if I start so? The answer to that is a big yes. Today, there is a huge demand for candles in the market, in India as well as in the global market. There is an appreciable size in the number of candle lovers across the globe. Presently, candles are not only being used just for the purpose of lighting, but for other purposes as well, such as gifting, decorations, etc. Throughout the year, let me tell you, candles have gone through many delightful transformations. Today, candles are available in various designs, the sizes, the shapes, etc. Whenever you go to market, you will find candles in a very good way. You'll no longer find that the traditional white candles. Well, the availability of different types of candles, such as scented candles, the floated candles, and other candles, are attracting many customers towards them. Further, the rise of disposable income of consumers and rapidly changing lifestyles are acting as the major factors which are allowing them to spread more on home decors and fragrance products, which is in turn driving the sales of the candles across the globe. Consumers are increasingly purchasing candles as a focal point for their home decors and for aromatherapy like relaxations and stress reductions. So if you do dream to start your own venture, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to inspire all those women with your inspirational stories, then start your candle making business today.
All the darkness in the world is not enough to extinguish the light or the flame of a single candle. Famous saying, you know. So I honestly suggest that if you can create that spark, ignite that spark within you to do any new business, to start any new business, if you have that spark, the enthusiasm to try something different, candle business is definitely the one that you have to try. One is because light never lets you get into the darkness. I strongly trust because it always keeps your life lighted. And the demand is huge, the supply is less. And if you can create wonderful designs, there are a lot of buyers who will embrace you with a lot of orders. And such kind of creative things, when you try creativity in your life and when you make it a part of your career, that gives you a little different kind of job satisfaction, and you can be your own boss. So cottage industry is the best industry to get in, and candle is one such industry because the light always keeps you away from the darkness.
Start small, grow big. That's the mantra of all the small businesses in India. Candle making is one of the most popular businesses for beginners as it is a straightforward to start with. The investment required to start this business is very less. The process of manufacturing the item is very simple. You do not require any kind of big machineries to manufacture candles anymore. Like we learned that the demand for the candles is there throughout the year. These days, people lighten candles not only for the sole purpose of religious but also for other purposes as well, such as decorating items. Apart from the traditional long white candles, there are also very potential market for the scented and decorative candles. Presently, the demand for aromatic and decorative candles is on the rise. These candles are being used by many households, restaurants, and even the event parties in brightening up their interiors. So, like how our Wonder Woman, Srividya Kamath, has made it big, how her story of grit and determination from being a POC failed student into a triple degree holder has inspired hundreds of women. You too can be a Wonder Woman. You too can do wonders in your life if you have the zeal and passion in you. Now, if you're wondering how, if you want to start a candle making business from your home, how can you do it? What is the go about? How can you go about this business? Then let me tell you, you can learn from this icon of Bharat on our Freedom app. You can download our Freedom app from Play Store or App Store and watch our icon of Bharat, who is Srividya Kamath, and learn from her, our expert in this field, how you can successfully start your own soap making business from your home. Now that you have come to the end of the video, I'm sure you know what you have to do next, which is, if you've liked this video, do not forget to hit on the like button down. If you want to comment something, if you want to suggest us to do on any financial topic that you want to learn about, you can comment. So do not forget to hit on the bell icon to get notified for our next video. So thank you for watching this video on Freedom. Get wise, break free.